Right, so I've got my socrative open here, and remember that I needed to have gone into the socrative teacher button. So if I just log out now, just so you can see what I mean by that. So I log in to the teacher login, so when I'm into socrative, like so. I need to choose this teacher login button rather than the student login. So teacher login, sometimes it will have saved your email and password. It's saved mine, see here. Otherwise, email in here and then password as we discussed yesterday. Sign into that. And then to set a quiz for other people to be able to use, what we need to do is we need to go into our quizzes here and check that we've got our quiz open here. So I've got my list of courses that I've selected. I'm going to pretend that I'm going to use this Expo Grammar section quiz there. So I then need to launch a quiz to go back into the first slide that was there and then launch a quiz like this. And then my list of courses will come up here. Now if you've only created one course, then hopefully you'll only have one course there, although you might also have another quiz there, which is a kind of demo quiz. And then all you then do is you click open the quiz that you're going to do. So I've clicked open where it says Expo Grammar section quiz, and then I just drop down a little bit until I get to the next button, and then I just leave everything blank. I can require a name if I want to, but you don't need to. But if you go into require name, and then everything else can just be left as it is. And if you then open instant feedback, so it's this one here, don't open any of that, because the teacher paste one you would need to actually control yourself. And what you want to do here is just set people up with a quiz so that they can just get on and do them throughout the lesson. So you click instant feedback and then start. Now what happens then is you'll notice that my screen comes up with this. So it's got however many questions that I've set there. So for that quiz I'd set 10 questions. If I open up another tab, now I will have shared with you before you do this screen numbers, and here's mine, 84307. So if I then go into another tab, and I'm going to actually just open up another socrative here, and go into it in exactly the same way as I did before. But this time I'm going to select student login instead. I'm going to go into student login, the screen number that I've got here, so this is 84307. I'm going to put this in here, 84307, and join. And then what I should find is that it will ask me for my name. So it's asked me for my name. So I put in my name, like so, and then click done. And once I've done that, it will then give me the first of the questions. So what's happening once you've set your quizzes is that everyone else is going to go and do your quiz, and you will end up with a big spreadsheet of resources like that. You can see there that somebody, so it's absolutely live. As soon as somebody's on your quiz, you'll be able to see how they're getting on with it. So if I were to answer one of these questions, so the endings of the present tense of ER verbs are E, ES, EONS, EZ, ENT. So I'm going to click that, submit answer. Tells me that it's correct. I go back in here, and automatically on that screen it's showing me that it's correct. So you can imagine if everyone's doing your quiz, then you're going to end up with a nice little spreadsheet like this. And it obviously, when you're doing these quizzes, the important thing to note is that when it comes up, if you've made a mistake, then just make notes into your green books as well. And that's it. And that's what you need to do with Socrative.